Okay, give me a few seconds while I set myself up. All right, there we go. Good. There, we're ticking away. Back up. Hey, onegaishimasu. Welcome back to the Goju Karate Center. Roughly 5 a.m. in South Africa. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, about 5 past. And we'll get started in a bit. This morning we said we would probably work with Chishi and some small weights and have a sense of humor. Okay, give me 2 secs while I set up, tidy the dojo. The kids had funsies in the dojo yesterday. Just have a look. No, I'm not happy with that yet. There we go. Come on, flexi neck. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's get started. First thing, let's just get a bit warm. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of upper body and a little bit of legs, and again it's all going to tax the cardio system a little bit. Somebody said I needed to speak up a little bit, so it might seem like I'm far away. And again, same principles as last time. If you're trying to copy and keep up in your living room or your dining room or your dojo or your training space, that's great. If not, if you're making notes, then yeah, use the video to make notes. So found that my legs, my hamstrings, my glutes were rather tight after the last workout. Touching the knees and pressing forward and stretching like this on Saturday morning for class was quite difficult. Obviously the muscles telling me that they weren't happy. Why did I do that to them? And I think that's going to be pretty much the body feedback for the next couple of weeks. While we get into this, had somebody posting that he could take us. So for the kudo guy, cool, definitely, you'll probably take me apart, but this is not what this is about. So stop being a chop, rather enjoy the training. Join the training. Extra training is always good. Maybe find something extra that maybe works for you that we might do. And if not, go elsewhere, dude. Okay, my rant over for people who like to troll. Alright, so again, not dressed in a formal attire, keeping it casual, keeping it light, keeping it more about sweat and everything else, and then also trying to use a little bit of video feedback to kind of make corrections. I'm going to start off by running through Sancho Kata once or twice, just to get my body a little bit warmer and to get the joints working a little bit. been seeing some comments. Hope everybody's okay. I have got my phone sideways. I think it gives me more scope. Hopefully it's come out right. If there's a problem in the back end, pop us a comment like an hour afterwards, because what happens is I notice that all the comments during the live stream get lost. I'll have to go back and try read them before I shut off at the end of this session. Alright, one more Sanchin kata. Maybe a little bit longer and a little bit slower, a little bit more tension. Alright, suggested that having two weights, same size in the last, at the end of the last clip, for a little bit of weight training, either dumbbells or kettlebells or something that you could hold on to each hand. So I'm starting with 5 kg little kettlebells. They're not too heavy, they're also not too light. That will put me in the mid portion of trying to hit cardio and immediately start trying to hit a little bit of muscle strength and a little bit of power. Okay. One, two. All right, and so our first exercise, we used to call these thrusters. I don't know what the guys in boxers are calling them, but essentially, okay, slightly different to the dropping exercise that you see karate guys doing, or Goju practitioners doing in warm-ups, but same kind of concept, legs and shoulders. There we go. We'll try and do 12 reps. If I can hit 16, that's good, and then we'll try and do another exercise and another exercise and another exercise, so that by the time we finish, we've done maybe 4 or 5 exercises, and then we'll try and repeat it twice. So here we go. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, geez. Let me try and get. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Say one thing and muscle memory kicks in and does another. Just swapping, and again you'll see this is shoulder heavy in the sense that the legs are going to be working. I'm also going to be trying to step, since my cohort is Always struggle with cohort. My cohort is like going to be challenged. We're going to try step and shoulder press switching arms. We used to call this VersaClimber in our little studio, and the idea was, if you've ever seen a VersaClimbing machine, this was our edition of it. And again, swapping the hands and seeing if we can get 16 reps. Okay, here we go. And here we go, 16 reps per hand. And just teardrop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, going to have to give the shoulders a bit of a shake. You'll notice kind of short breaks in between. You feel the heart rate is going up and the muscles are slowly starting to burn. See if I'm better and sharp there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So at this point we've got 4 exercises. I'll do one more targeting the legs. We'll do lunges, just stepping back and lunging. We'll go from there. We'll go forward. I think it'll be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 12 to go. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh boy. Recovery time. I think let's superset our little bit of weights with a little bit of kata, and again maybe sanchin or tensho, just to increase the oxygen in the body. Try and make it less painful tomorrow. Tensho. feels a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to do another set. So 5 exercises. Hopefully I can remember them all. The first 3 were very shoulder intense. Last 2 were legs. If I'm using one hand and then the other, or one leg then the other, we do 32. We try and do 32. Okay, so we're doing 16 reps, which is a little between purely not carbohydrate, purely between cardiovascular training and kind of between that initial strength power type training. So the number of reps determine where your focus is, and then obviously the lower you go in the reps, the bigger the weight has to be. We don't want to get there yet. I'm not quite ready for it. My body will not like me for probably a week. If we had to go to big weights immediately, probably hurt myself. So training with a little bit of thought behind it is, let's build the base, cardiovascular, muscle endurance responses first. We'll worry about strength, power a little bit later. That will come as we get closer to that grading time. We've got 6 months, and if we're training on a regular basis and we're chipping away and polishing already, what's going to happen is we're going to improve that. And the focus is predominantly fitness. I'm not too worried about my syllabus in terms of which katas I need to know, how they need to be performed. I need to be able to get that up in terms of being able to do it repetitively, but I can do that in the dojo during classes. Nobody benefits by watching the crazy person doing kata over and over and over, but hopefully you will benefit from watching me do a little bit of mixing it up and trying to use a little bit of gym science or exercise science, a little bit of karate, and then using your karate. My kata will change as I'm trying to get the benefit from the kata, especially Sanchin and Tensho. I'm trying to get the lungs to work, trying to improve my lung volume. So if you looked at the breathing in the Tensho kata now and went, no, I'm not doing 2 breaths, I'm doing 3, and I'll probably change the breathing the next time because I want to get even more oxygen in. I'm trying to use my karate, even if it means I deviate from the canon of my school and my style, to benefit my development. And I think that's an important thing that most people miss out on. You don't just do the kata one way, you do the kata many ways to benefit you, especially when you're doing it on your own to improve who you are. Okay, so let's get on to that second set. Enough of me talking. Alright, so let's start off with the thrusters exercise first. Let's combine squat and shoulders. 16 times. Here we go. Halfway. Couple of quick breaths. Shake the shoulders out. Okay. The Versa climber. Okay, walking and lifting, same time. Here we go. Two times. Forward shoulder raise. 15, 16. Cheated a little bit on the last two. Used my back to help lift. Okay, some deep squats. Really get those legs working. Followed by lunges, and we're done with the little weights. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That really gets the heart up. And some lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, burning already, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh boy. And again, 10 show to recover. Okay, so I'm definitely sweating. My legs don't like me now. My shoulders don't like me now. And I still said we needed to do some chishi. So if you have chishi handy, mine has got a 5 kg plate on it. Approximately, it's about 55 centimeters long. And when you're tired, you hold closer to the weight so you can control the weight. When you're good, you hold it at the bottom. I might be somewhere in the middle today. You're just going to swing round and drop, round, drop, stabilize. That was 16 reps. Bearing in mind that both the legs and the shoulders are now pre-fatigued, so we're getting there. Two more. Last two were crap. I suppose the message ought to be, don't get unfit, try and keep your fitness. Of course, to try to regain it, the tax is dear. Keep saying to the students in our dojo when we do Chishi, Chishi is karate. And you might do a class where it's 30 minutes of Hojirundo, that is karate. It's not necessarily fighting, it's not necessarily kata, but it is training to improve your ability. Right. Get a nice grip on there. Times this time. Okay, the fatigue is hitting me. Okay. Let's do a tenjo. Gonna try and do 3 breaths dynamically. Here we go. Shorts. Alright, 3 breaths dynamically. We're training. Short breaths. Dynamic 3 breaths. Different idea in Tensho, trying to generate long in, long out, short in, short out, long in, short out, short in, long out, and the last one is that irregular breathing at the end. So this morning's workout, I think let's have a look, what does it say there? This is 5:40 there. 35 minutes. So that is it for today. Next workout, if you wish to join me trying to get fit, and I am unfit, is the 24th. It's in 2 days' time. And what you need, again, a chishi or a sledgehammer, if you've got a big sledgehammer, some kind of weights, both small and big. If you have a skateboard or something that can create a frictionless way for you to extend arms and legs, skateboard, and an SOH, a sense of humor. Excuse me. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. It's our second streaming of Getting Fit with Ché. Hope you had a good workout. Arigato gozaimasu. Have a wonderful Monday morning. Cheers, we're done. I'm just gonna sorry CJ, the camera angle was off. I am sideways for a reason. I'll get Zoe to fix it later. Hi Mia, good morning. Hi JJ, morning, you should be getting ready for school. Okay. Alright, that's it for today. Cheers everybody, have a good one.